before getting on to some of my favorite moments of the show, I want to talk about the legends that are going to be on Raw 30 next week. So most of them, I would say, are expected. I feel like one of them is kind of not, but anyway, we'll go through. So far as I have seen, they have announced Undertaker, Shawn Michaels, which he just basically is going to come up from Tampa,
You're just
wherever
gonna
they are.
take off the headset.
Yeah. Road Dogg, they're like, you were fired, but you're back now. X-Pac, Jerry Lawler, Ric Flair, Farouk. I'm all for it. I'm all for Farouk. Kurt Angle, Teddy Long. Teddy Long does not scream Raw to me. Teddy Long is SmackDown for me. So that's why I'm like kind of confused, because he was like the SmackDown GM. So I'm kind of like, I don't know why, but I mean, I guess we love Teddy Long. He always likes a tag team match.
We're gonna
So
get an 8-man tag.
yeah, or a 10-man tag. It's just gonna be like we're
Or
gonna see the
someone's gonna
first
go
ever.
one-on-one with the Undertaker.
It's gonna be a 20-man tag team match, 20 versus 20. You know, we're gonna see something crazy that we've never seen before.
Teddy
And
Long would
then
explode at War Games.
the biggest legends of them all that everyone was stoked and could not believe that they had the time to show up for Raw 30 because they are so legendary. They needed to, it's like, oh my God, their schedules are so packed. I can't believe that they're going to be there. The Bella Twins. The most hyped legends to be on Raw. Because when you think of women's wrestling and
Hall
the
of Famers.
legends, when you think of the legends of women's wrestling, you think of the Bella Twins.
Hall of Famers.
Mm-hmm. So, I have a lot to say about this. Like, part of me
I'm going
is like,
on you. I have nothing to say about the Bellas.
I have a lot to say, and I feel like I need to refrain from saying as much as I want to say. I even like was kind of beefing with two photo list people on Twitter about this last night. Because if you were under the delusion that the Bellas are the ones that started the women's revolution, I just want you to know that you're completely wrong. You're wrong.
You're wrong.
You're wrong. And like, remember when I had talked to you about how like the A&E show, the WWE Legends show, and the Bella Twins were featured in an episode on the first season, right? I told you about that, and I thought it was absolutely fucking ridiculous. The second season is starting soon, and guess the woman that they have as this season's legend?
Molly Holly.
No, China. And so that had me thinking, wow, when I think of women's wrestling, especially WWE, and I'm thinking about legends, I always think about China and the Bellas being in the same category. Don't you?
They both have black hair.
And also, that was something that people were saying to me on Twitter. I don't think that people realize that China is not in the Hall of Fame. She's in the Hall of Fame as DX. So if we're trying to say that
you gotta...
China, if that the Hall of Fame somehow solidifies you as a legend, I just want to remind people that Drew Carey and like David Arquette are in the celebrity wing of the Hall of Fame.
David Arquette is a former WCW champion.
Stop. But I'm just saying, like, China's not even in as a solo performer. So you're telling me that the Bellas
in a Royal Rumble.
Just stop. Be serious for a moment. If you can be serious for a moment. let me be serious for a moment.
My bad, Miss Storm.
Yes. So, you know, there's nothing that you can say to me that the Bellas deserve that more than China. You can't tell me that they're in the same category as Lita, Trish, China, Ivory. You can't even say they're the best of their generation. They're not. Like, if we're talking about the Divas era, they're not. They're not the best of their era. They're not even the best of the current era. You would not even put them above Charlotte, Paige, Becky, Sasha, Bailey. You wouldn't put them above them.
Alicia Fox. Would you put
Alicia Fox was fire, but she just never got a chance. That poor girl. But
Eve Torres too was really good.
Well, that's what I'm saying. They're not better. Like Michelle McCool. No. Like I'm saying, they weren't Beth Phoenix. They weren't better than these girls. So anyway, I need to stop. Like David already knows how much I don't like them. That's why he's laughing in the chat. So I'm just gonna stop myself. But anyway, I was just kind of disappointed that those were the only women that we were getting Because again, if we're supposed to be thinking about Raw and thinking about specific legends, I don't think of the Bella Twins ever, but I definitely don't think about them when it comes to Raw.
Think
Um,
Sunny could get out just in
stop.
time?
Stop it. Moving on.